Umeme wa watu oe. Umeme wa watu oe.
You can never scroll on TikTok and miss the moments. TikTok makes you laugh. Imagine scrolling through TikTok and suddenly seeing familiar Kenyan faces, dressed modestly, speaking in calm and measured tones, with that soft Swahili accent that instantly reminds you of Tanzania's head of state. Within seconds, you realize they're not mocking, they're mimicking. Over the last week, Kenyan content creators have been recreating the unique charm, tone, and style of Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan, and it's taking over social media. Before Tanzania's 2025 general election results were even announced, creators across Kenya had already turned the spotlight on President Samia Suluhu. Why? Because she's one of the most recognizable African leaders, known for her calm composure, soft-spoken confidence, and her motherly way of addressing citizens. Those traits have become her signature and a perfect template for comedians and actors to imitate. Kenyan content creators love trends that cross borders, so when conversations about Tanzania's elections started heating up, content creators jumped on the opportunity not to get political but to entertain. Leading the wave is Michelle, famously known as Mjakam. Her skit that went viral shows her standing confidently behind a mock podium, dressed in a long black hijab with a scarf neatly tied around her face, strikingly similar to President Samia's public address style. What made her video stand out wasn't just the look, it was the tone. She nailed the Swahili accent, the deliberate poses, and that presidential composure that everyone instantly recognized. Her followers flooded the comments saying things like she understood the assignment and we need her in the next State House skit. And it's not the first time Mjakam has nailed a character. She's been doing relatable Kenyan and regional comedy for months, but this one hit differently because it captured a real-time moment that East Africans were already talking about. Then there's Mokaya, another popular content creator known for his quick wit and character acting. He took the Samia Suluhu trend in a different direction, using satire to mimic how she addresses the media with kindness and calm assurance, even when asked tough questions. In her version, Mokaya staged a fake press conference, complete with imaginary journalists and microphones, and opened with the iconic line, "Wanahabari nashukuru sana kwa kazi yenu." The way he delivered it had viewers laughing non-stop, not because he was mocking the Tanzanian president, but because it felt so spot on. He managed to walk that fine line between respectful humor and a sharp observation, something few creators can pull off. His video quickly spread on both TikTok and Instagram, sparking a mini trend of creators trying to out Samia one another. And of course, we can't forget Mluo, a Kenyan comedian who always brings a creative twist to every trend. Mluo's Samia-inspired skit didn't use heavy costumes or props. Instead, he focused on a voice imitation, his deep yet controlled tone, mixed with Swahili phrases, and that unmistakable presidential delivery made the video hilarious and impressive at the same time. Fans were amazed at how accurately he copied her speech rhythm, the slight head tilt, the composed smile, the calm way she says, "Mimi na washukuru wote walioshiriki uchaguzi." His video drew thousands of reactions, and the comment section turned into a space of pure laughter and admiration. Across social media, people said those skits reminded them of how Kenyan humor has no borders and how creators know how to turn any public moment into a creative masterpiece. What's fascinating about this trend is how it shows the connection between Kenya and Tanzania, two nations tied by culture, language, and humor. Even though the original election context was serious, Kenyan creators turned it into light-headed entertainment that brought people together. Instead of focusing on politics, they highlighted character, tone, and a personality. A gentle way to show that African leaders can be respected and creatively portrayed at the same time. Their videos have become cultural snapshots, proof that young Africans can interpret leadership through laughter without crossing the line into disrespect. And for these creators, it's also smart content strategy. They're using topical humor to grow their platforms, gain new followers across East Africa, and show the power of digital creativity. So whether it's Mjaka Mfang at the podium, Mukaya running a fake press briefing, or Mluo perfecting the voice of Tanzania's president, these creators have given audiences something refreshing, relatable, clean comedy with a touch of realism. It's not about politics, it's about a performance, not about leadership but creativity. And once again, Kenyan creators have proven that they can take any moment, even one from across the border, and make the entire region laugh, share and connect. Because in East Africa, laughter travels faster than any headline. Meet Samia Suluhu Hassan, the 6th president of Tanzania and the first woman to lead the country, and a figure whose life story spans islands, politicals and change. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through where she comes from, how she rose to the top, what she has done in the office so far, and what to watch moving forward. Samia Suluhu Hassan was born on 27th January 1960 in Zanzibar, before it merged with Tanganyika to form Tanzania. She completed her secondary schooling by 1977 and later pursued a postgraduate diploma in economics from the University of Manchester in UK in 1994 and a master's in community economic development via Open University of Tanzania and Southern New Hampshire University in 2005. Before national politics, Samia worked in regional government in Zanzibar and with the World Food Program. Her background was therefore a blend of local service, development work and formal education. Her political ascent began in earnest when she was elected at Zanzibar's House of Representatives, then moved to national politics as MP for Makunduchi constituency in 2010. In 2015, she made history as Tanzania's first female vice president, running on the ticket of the ruling party, Chama cha Mapinduzi, with President John Magufuli. On 19th March 2021, following the death of Magufuli, Samia Suluhu Hassan was sworn in as the president. She became the first woman to hold the Tanzanian presidency and the first president born in Zanzibar. As a president, Samia Suluhu Hassan's early days marked a shift in messaging and policy direction. According to Britannica, she advocated for COVID-19 precautions, lifted some media restrictions, and initiated what she termed 4 Rs: reconciliation, resilience, reforms, and rebuilding. She has also placed emphasis on infrastructure development, tourism promotion, and gender equality. For example, one profile noted her focus on removing barriers for pregnant students in school. Samia also had a landmark project, the planned Samia Suluhu Stadium in Arusha, Tanzania, intended as part of national infrastructure and a sporting legacy. Leading a nation like Tanzania bring complex challenges. While Samia's initial years gained applause for a softer public tone than her predecessor, critics point to ongoing concerns, restricted media, arrest of opposition figures, and evolving questions about democracy. The recent 2025 election cycle puts her leadership under new scrutiny. How she manages political space, economic pressures, and regional relations will be central going forward. Samia Suluhu is often described as measured, composed, and culturally grounded, traits that distinguish her public style. Her Zanzibari background gives her a unique blend of island culture and national identity. She also holds honorary doctorates like the University of Dar es Salaam, Jawaharlal Nehru University, recognizing her leadership and diplomacy, her public fashion and presence, often with the headscarf, modest attire, formal suits reflect both tradition and modernity, which makes her a notable figure across East Africa. In short, Samia Suluhu Hassan is both a historic figure and a leader in motion. Her story is still unfolding, and the next chapters will matter not just for Tanzania, but for East Africa and women leaders across the continent. This is Celebrity Talk, where we bring you the latest top trending stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.